So, let's start. Now, we will take a closer look on the membrane of neuron at axon. Here, we will find ion channels that are closed when it is in resting state. The neuron is able to create an action potential because of two conditions, which are the electrostatic forces and the concentration difference of ions between extracellular space and intracellular space. There is higher concentration of sodium ions outside and higher concentration of potassium ions inside. The extracellular space is more positive than intracellular space that creates a voltage difference of negative 70 millivolts. Meanwhile, the sodium-potassium pump regulates the environment by exchanging 3 sodium ions inside for 2 potassium ions outside. The voltage negative 70 mV is the resting state, but when the neuron is stimulated by a presynaptic neuron, it causes sodium ions channel to open, letting in positive ions. This will change the electrical environment of membrane and make it more positive inside the neuron and more negative outside the neuron. This is called depolarization. All the way down the axon, shortly after the sodium ions channels have opened, they will close again and potassium ions channels will then open, letting out potassium ions to recreate the negative environment outside the membrane. This happens at around positive 40 millivolts and causing a repolarization where the intracellular space becomes negative again. The neuron then reaches a state of hyperpolarization where the cell has let out too many ions and now has become more negative inside the membrane. This is quickly corrected by the ion channels and the sodium-potassium pump. The neuron then stabilizes at the resting potential at negative 70 mV. The action potential that has traveled down the axon reaches the axon terminal by vesicles with neurotransmitters are released out into synaptic cleft where the electrical signal will stimulate the next neuron.